Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
He got 2 free fish, but had to buy new glasses.
Last season, as you look at Fanning on the rankings,
A surfer fought off a shark with his bare hands in a competition in South Africa and returned to Australia without a scratch on him. The whole family was on edge when the alligator chose their home as its territory. Later, experts had to intervene and relocate the aggressive creature back to where it belonged. He didn't know that messing with the ram is a no-go. Now, he's facing the wrath of the ram. You pay to visit the zoo, aggressive. Even experts could become its targets, so don't even try it. You feed them, but the only thing they're interested in is you. The female lion seems so mad at her husband. Cheetahs aren't suitable as pets because leashes can make them extremely agitated and uncontrollable.
First time I've seen that.
Besides trying to get the ball into the hole, golfers also have to avoid aggressive creatures disrupting the game. The deer must have been furious when humans built a golf course in the middle of its habitat. Despite its large size, the doggo had to surrender to this fierce pack of cats. Baboons are mighty, but that crocodile easily dragged it away.
Rara's in.
Who set a camera here? So rude. Gibbons are truly masters of slacklining. The sound of the engine made the ram angry. Note. That's one smart black bear using the tree as cover. They are processionary caterpillars.
All right, come on in.
Bats might not be unfamiliar to you, but what about these supersized and oddly shaped ones? The tiger knows the difference between a quick meal and a lifetime supply of food. Let the elf win! They're dangerous when angry, and losing makes them angry. During a famine, monkey troops could go berserk over just a bit of food. In situations like this, having a teammate by your side is best. Still find him. He would have to stay up there for a while longer.
I got slobber on me.
The man equipped with an iron cage to film the bear up close. But this bear knows how to warn him.
Bar, don't you worry. That is amazing. I mean, just with ease. He's got this cage. Oh! Oh!
Bison are definitely not animals you should tease. Remember to show respect to wildlife when visiting national parks. The kitty was upset for putting trust in the wrong place. And here's your electricity bill. A tourist entered the tiger enclosure just to retrieve a dropped hat. Fortunately, the ferocious tiger couldn't jump over the protective fence.
Lucky for you.
A big elephant was jumping up on his back legs to pull down a branch and munch on some leaves. Think you're safe indoors? You're dead wrong. The magpie says, "The sky is the domain of birds, not for remote control planes." If you didn't know, Animals also have maternal love. How would you react in this situation? Comment down below and let us know. Sometimes, weapons aren't what decides a battle. Like this one, where the rhino had to concede defeat to the hornless hippo.
Ew.
If someone left their money here, I bet they wouldn't dare to come back and pick it up.
Oh my gosh.
He is the world's best sheepdog. He does not rule through fear. He leads the herd through inspiration. Because of their small size, iguanas are always targeted by snakes. But these snakes surely wouldn't dare to do anything to the iguana's close relatives. Oops, that was a mistake. They're reported to still be safe. The villagers tried their best to rescue the lost leopard, but it insisted that this was its territory. The dog felt excited teasing the monkeys, without realizing it picked the wrong opponents. It knows it's made a mistake and better make a run for it. The gator said, "Today's lunch is tough and hard to swallow." Well, it's time to give up. This was like a showdown between two real men. These wild boars knew how to turn the predator's hunting expedition into a farce. And when they encountered lions, they showed no fear. He escaped from the angry creature. The mama cow's strong hooves crushed the leopard's scheme in the blink of an eye. Be careful when you live near the forest, but for the courage of a dog, the woman would have been badly charged by the moose. Call an ambulance! Yeah, you're gonna need. But not for me! The pregnant rhino struggles, trapped in the waterhole. The situation became worse when 3 lions showed up. The showdown began. And the weak one a few. Can you guys tell me if this is a product of Photoshop? I've read an article before about birds nesting on the horns of a wildebeest. The card game got the bull angry. In the battle between the Lord of the Land and the Marsh, just the roar alone is enough to determine victory. The The gentle appearance of this oryx made the honey badger think it was an easy target, but it immediately paid a high price. But that fierce vitality still survives over time.
Yeah, such a good boy. No, wait.
The lesson learned is not to interfere in the food battle of hippos. The scene that you thought could only exist in movies was happening. The local authorities mobilized vehicles and aircraft to counter their invasion and helped her avoid the 6.2 magnitude earthquake in time. The kangaroo rat is undoubtedly the ninja of the animal kingdom. The second contestant steps into the ring for an intense MMA match. Uh-oh, no more fights now. The retired guide dog's kind instincts told him to help the blind guy. And that kindness even changed his owner. The pufferfish spent 24 hours continuously completing his work of art, and the purpose is to attract a mate. Shh, don't move, or the cheetah's gonna notice, and that's when things will go wrong. Surrounded by a pack of dogs on a dirt road, this small and solitary tegu lizard fought courageously until the end. Taunting dogs is a hobby of mischievous monkeys. Karma strikes. The snake surely learned a lifelong lesson after that. The man fainted suddenly and was rushed to the hospital. What was remarkable was that the dog persisted in chasing after the ambulance to the end. And that touched the hearts of many. Keeping tigers as pets in the UAE is quite common. But remember, playing with fire will get you burned. Thankfully, he was safe. When you're at level 1 and live in Australia, it is always considered a timid creature. But take a look, this is actually its ultimate weapon, trapping its enemies. In underwater battles, the one disarmed of their weapon is the loser. The Cayman definitely couldn't anticipate this sudden attack right within its own territory. don't just pass them by. They could be perfectly preserved scallop fossils dating back around 20 million years. This scene was captured 7 years ago, back when drones weren't popular. Thanks to survival skills,
This channel does not promote or promotion any illegal activities. All content provided by this channel is meant only for educational purpose only.